Hi, welcome to Ocean Yemi channel. I don't even know if people can hear me. I don't even know if you can't hear me, then I'll just have to do it again. But anyways, um, as you can see, this live is about Queen Ifrica and what she said about her father. Now, like I said, and I've said before, I've even said on the other channel that how this goes on in the Caribbean a lot. Child molestation and sexual abuse goes on a lot in the Caribbean. And to be honest, the story that she's told, like, it's not a rare story, it's not unusual because there is stories like that, and there are many more. Like I feel because she was getting attacked by her family or one of her family, and she decided to speak her story, and she explained how the family didn't want to call him out or bore him out or whatever, and because he is like the patriarch or matriarch of the family, they never talk about it. They carry on as normal. They keep it as normal. Now, as she's talking now, she explained about one of the songs, which is true. When she spoke about that song, I said, "Oh my gosh, that is one of the songs that she expressed outwardly about what had happened to her." And you know, when you see when something is linked and it's in your face, and you say, "Wow," because the way how the people was going on with her on the media, you'll think that how right she was going mad or something was wrong with her. That's why I said the statement. I said that's why I said, "Oh, instead of being in the drama, go and make your music," not knowing how deep it is, because sometimes you don't know how deep it is, because when certain things come up on social media, it is put out a certain way, and then it gets misread, misunderstood, not knowing now that how she had a problem with Nicki Minaj, because Nicki Minaj sent her money and then she rejected. So then her family, I think one of her family, he got her he got money from Nicki Minaj on, I think it was TikTok, or yeah, TikTok or one of those social platforms, but he accepted it. And when he accepted it now, um other people's coming after her and telling her about her head and telling her, oh, she must go do this. They start to talk about, oh, she's dealing with this and that and the other. It's very deep. So, when certain arguments happens, that's why sometimes I try not to take notice of every argument, because like you don't know the root of the argument. When you find out the root of the argument, the reason why, because Queen Africa for years, I've seen her do many things. I've seen her stand up for many people. I see her speak out. I see her, like, I won't say I see her go through a lot, because like you don't see everything as when you're the audience or the fan or whatever. I see her go through a lot. So when she explained now what happened to her. Now, I didn't actually get that part. That's the part I tapped out at to come back to put on the channel. When she explained how the abuse happened, I was like, wow. Then she explained two different situations that happened to her, and I'm like, wow. Like you could just imagine now, like you're going to see your father, and you're trying to formulate a relationship with your father because your father and your mother is not together. So you go to see the dad, and the dad this right, and then she said that one time the night time came. Right, it was night time. So she was saying to the dad, look, right, I'm gonna take a taxi and I'm going home. And he said, no, 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 it's okay because it's night time, and you would think that how um you'll think that how right he'll be the protector, but instead he turned the predator. So as she's lying down, she said he entered and stuff like that, and she goes into great detail of it. Now I was like, what the hell? Anyway, what came to me was that song, "Daddy Don't Touch Me There." Now, that song That song went worldwide. That was the biggest seller, the biggest hit ever, right? That came out of Jamaica from a Jamaican woman, because Queen Ifrica used to growl. She used to growl like Capleton. She used to growl like, when she's delivering her songs, she used to erupt on the stage, right? Because she had to match the man, because it's a male industry. So hi Goodma. So then go that way, please. So then she erupted. She came out of Jamaica fighting, and then the other pioneers came after her, Janine, etc. Everybody come after her, and from Trinidad, Queen Amiga came, like so in like we do know these things in Caribbean countries, that there is abuse on a high level, because like I said, and I've said this even on the dark side as well, I said that how a mother will give away her daughter just to keep the man in the house. She will give away the daughter just to eat, just to, live, because that's how it is in the West Indies. Some people may talk about it, some people won't, because some people been through certain stuff, and they're not going to talk about it. They keep it to themselves. I mean, very rare. And another person has spoken to me and told me that in the music industry certain things go on. So to me, I don't doubt what she said. I don't doubt it for a minute, because when you're a young girl and certain things happen to you, and right, yes, like I said, with a abuse, it normally goes one or two ways. Either the woman, when she's a woman, or goes more promiscuous, or they turn the other way. It happens like a lot, and it's like when you hear it from the grassroots level, you just think, wow. Now, people, like I said, people was making out like this woman lost her mind, like she gone crazy, all sorts of stuff. I was like, what is wrong with Queen Ifrica? I was thinking, what is wrong with her? What is wrong with her? But then, nevertheless, when she's explaining certain stuff on her live, and explaining what happened to her, explaining why, and she said that it's her music that saved her. She started writing her music. She speak about the family to which she come from, which I did not even. I mean, I don't know like reggae music's background. Like, you don't know who's linked to who. Sometimes I didn't know Tony Rebel knew her father. I did know she was married to Tony Rebel, and I did hear when they broke up, because he was doing DV to her. So there is lots of strings, because some of these things normally in the West Indies, DV turns into being on a live. Like, it goes to that level, right? The woman normally ends up in a box, right? In most cases, because of either something or rejection or something. And the girls now feel by giving away their body, that they will get what they need to get, so that they can survive in the Caribbean. It also happens in certain countries as well, right? So, like I said, it's a predatory thing that her father did, right? It's very predatory, because 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 you and the woman is not there, right? The child find her way to you, and then you decide to take advantage of that child, that daughter. Now, the only time I've heard about this was when one friend mentioned something to me. I said, no, daddy ain't gonna do. Very, and so done. As I said that, couple weeks later, I hear something on the YouTube streets containing to that, where a man impregnated his daughter. Right now, it could have gone worse for her. It could have gotten very worse for her, right? And that's why she stand up and she talk and she say what she said. And she said she is an activist for women, and children, boys and girls, because boys go through abuse too. So I said, my gosh, even now this morning again, I'm listening to the live again, and I tell you, right, I feel it. I feel when she said what she said, I felt it. I felt everything what she said, what she explained. I said, oh my goodness. I said, you see now, that's why some women choose to be myself. But when you got a daughter who's not, and you're not with the dad, the daughter will go and seek out the father. That's natural. She did a natural thing that any child will do, and she got hurt in it. She said that she was the collateral of her father and mother. That's how she put it. She said she was collateral of that between the fight between them, and she was the victim of it, right? So I mean, wow. So, I mean, I just thought I'll come and I'll say my opinion and how I see it. But I have said this many times, because on Dark Side of Ocean, Yemi, I have put up cases where children, particularly, is like, the West Indies. The West Indies is a nice place, it's a beautiful place. Yes, it is. But underneath it all is what goes on under that sunset, under paradise. When the lights are out, it's a whole different story, right? So I'm not gonna stay on for long anyway. I just thought I'd say this because, like, when I move to the next live, me, sometimes when a thought come to me, I just this talk, and I don't want to interrupt that next live. So thank you, God Mama, for coming true. And yes, and I want, I really with well, I don't know, I lost my words today. Like, if other platforms cover it's all good, because the more of us cover it, the more awareness this thing predator. You taking set on your daughter is not, it's not manly. Taking set on a boy is not manly. Taking set on a child, that's not manly at all. You are a problem. There's something wrong with your head. You can't control your sexual energy. There's something definitely wrong with some men, okay? Because not all men is men. Just because they look like men on the outside, some of them are not men, right? Some of them are not men. Some of them are cowards underneath it. And when they see a mother, because there's normally certain things happen. Single mothers, when they take man, and then the man go takes it upon their children, right? Then later when you hear something now, right, 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 he did abusing the children, all different ways. But anyways, I'm not gonna drone on. I'm just gonna leave it right there, because I was gonna leave it for Monday. To be honest, I was gonna leave it for Monday because I was gonna go and gather information and then come back. But you see now, I get pushed to talk, and I'm talk, and it's not good. Jamaica, you need to sort it out. Caribbean on a whole, actually, you need to sort it out, because this happens all over the Caribbean. All over the Caribbean. Don't spare none. All over the Caribbean. Okay? So, yes, I think I said my piece and I'm going off. And then if I want to say more, I'll just come back again. Okay? So, with that said, I will leave it right there. So, thank you for coming through. And have a good day. Please leave your comments underneath the video, because just because the video finished, it doesn't mean to say that how right is finished elsewhere. This is continuous. This is a continuous thing. It's like, it's continuous. Even trying to formulate underage marriage, trying to make it normal. So, it's left to be seen how people move in wherever you at. You could come from the Americas, you could come from Caribbean, you could come from anywhere. Okay, so anyways, I'm not gonna go on and waffle. I will see you. Take care. Bye.